welcome to my channel. My name is Zoe and this is going to be the Natural History Readathon hosted by Katie is Reading. I am part of her Patreon. I'm not sure if this is public or just Patreon. I can't remember. I think it might just be Patreon. But basically, I'm a Patreon of hers, so we are doing this Natural History Readathon, and she has done a bingo board, and the reason why I've printed it out is because I'm going to do a little journal spread of it, because I just think it's really cool. So the ones I'm going to be trying to get is a mycologist, a person who studies fungi, and she did actually put some of her own suggestions on there, which was What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. So that is one of the, I'm going to read it on audio, so that is going to be the book for that one. And then it's read a book with a butterfly on the cover, but she also did say on her disclaimer that a moth is included. So I'm going to read The Crimson Moth because I've been meaning to get to this since it went viral. So I'm really excited to get to this. I know that Jodie liked this from Vanilla Moon. I don't know if Katie has read this. I don't know. But yeah. And then the last book is read a book with romance. So I'm going to read If We Ever Meet Again by Anna Huang. This is one of a long series, but I liked it because it's literally like 267 pages and I can get it on audio if I wanted. So I thought it's a short book. I can deal with this. I haven't even told you what they're about. So 1 year, two opposites, and a love that will blindside them and ultimately shatter them. She's an inspiring interior designer who dreams of falling in love. He's an ex-footballer star who thinks love is a con. She's a virgin. He doesn't do versions. He's cocky, infuriating, not her type. She wants a fairy tale. He wants freedom. Yep, I am gonna, I think, lap this up. And on Saturday it's going to be really sunny in England, so I think we're going to go to the beach. So I think this is the perfect beach book. And then The Crimson Moth is, I'm pretty sure, about the main character is a witch. Yeah, a witch, and she turns into the Crimson Moth and she kind of like fights off all the hunters for the witches at night, I think. And basically, she courts one of the guys, a witch hunter, and obviously he doesn't know that she's a witch. And I think they actually do end up falling in love with each other, and he must find out. I mean, this says book one, duology, so there's a duology. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, he obviously won't know yet, but I imagine he will find out, but they'll be in love that hopefully will work out, but you don't know. And then What Moves the Dead by T.K. Fisher, I'm going to have to look up on my phone. When Alex Easton, a retired soldier, receives a word that their childhood friend Madeline Usher is dying, they race to the ancestral home of the Ushers in the remote countryside of Rutorania. When they find there is a nightmare of fungal growths and possessed wildlife surrounding a dark, pulsing lake, Madeline sleepwalks and speaks in strained voices at night, and her brother Roderick is consumed with a mysterious malady of the nerves. Aided by redoubtable British mycologist and the baffled American doctor. So yeah, there's a mycologist in here as well. That makes sense, just not the cover. Alex must unravel the secret of the house of Usher before it consumes them all. So yeah, this is only 4 hours and 30 minutes of listening time, so it's quite a short book as well, which I'm quite glad of. I'm going to listen to it while I do my spread. I'm going to film my spread as well. My camera angles are not very good because I don't have a big tripod or a tripod that goes over or anything yet. I'm going to try and get one next month so I can do more journeying videos. my reading journal. But yeah, so apologies if it's not that great, but yeah, it's just the way it is at the minute. So yeah, but it is only Thursday right now, so I am not going to read anything till tomorrow, Friday, because it doesn't start till Friday. But I might do my... Oh no, I can't, can I? I'm gonna have to wait to do my reading, my spread tomorrow, I think. But yeah, it starts tomorrow, but I thought I would do the intro today to get it out of the way so I can get on with it. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow when I'm doing my spread and what I'm reading and update stuff. Hello. So it's the first day of the readathon today. So we're going to go to it's a very sunny day, isn't it?
Yeah. But hello. This is for my picnic or my picnic.
We're going to go on a picnic in the park.
Yeah.
Come back. Mummy's going to take If We Ever Meet Again by Anna Huang to start that one. So yeah, we're not starting those books. But yeah, so I'll probably do, if there's nobody else in the park, I'll probably do some B-roll. But if not, then I haven't filmed anything, then you know that there was other people in the park.
A good novella. I feel like it's always so interesting to see what authors can do with novellas. Like what they can pack into it, you know. It started Knife by R.J.
is now the next day in the evening, well, the night time. I have little updates, and I am changing one of my minds on the books, I think. So I'm still reading What Moves the Dead by T.K. Fisher. T.K. Fisher, is that it? T.K. Kingfisher, yes, that's it. And I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the book. I'm not sure if it's the audio narrators. I don't know if are they originally English or British, or they're just, I feel like they're just putting it on a lot and I can't get past it really. I'm not sure. I don't think it's the book itself, but I don't physically have the book. My library that's 5 minutes away from me don't stock many books. They don't have many books, I'm not gonna lie. I live in a tiny little town, and yeah, they don't stock many books. So I mean, I could see if it's on Kindle. I will have a look. But again, today we had a really busy day. We went to the beach in the morning because it was sunny, and I live literally 5 minutes away from a beach too. Like, I literally have to walk down the road and the beach is there. I'm very lucky, very grateful. So we took advantage of that today, and I took my sons to the beach, and then we had a barbecue because in the UK, as soon as it gets 20 degrees, it wasn't even 20 degrees, as soon as it gets 18 degrees, we're at barbecue out. Beach ready. But I am pretty knackered. But yeah, so for the romance book, I was reading Anna Huang book. I will put the title here because it was in my bag and I can't find my bag anywhere. So, oh my god, I need to hurry up. I've got 1 bar left on my camera. Right, I need to hurry up. So, for my romance, that was supposed to be my romance book. I'm only 30 pages in. I really like it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to finish 2 big novels in... yeah, I don't know. So I'm thinking of reading... Sorry if you can hear the traffic, it's boiling. And I need the window open. Seance Tea Party, because I'm pretty sure this is a romance. Is this a romance? Oh, I don't know now. I think it's sapphic. Oh my god, I may look like such an idiot. I don't know. Hopefully this is a romance and I can put it in for the romance book, is what I'm thinking. Because it's, you know... Yeah. I'm so tired. And then the Crimson Moth, again, I haven't got very far with this, page 35, but the writing is really big and it's really easy to read. I'm really enjoying it so far. We've got our main character, Rune, who, I don't really know if so. She's a witch, but she is the Crimson Moth, so she fights off the witch hunters at night time or whenever she can. I think she disguises herself or turns into a moth. But she's very close to the people that do catch witches, because when she's in human form, they think that she's amazing because of what she did. Does it tell you what she did? It doesn't. What she did. So, and we've got introduced to what I think is the romance, and he is pretty grumpy, pretty angry. Yeah, I think there's more than meets the eye to him, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he enjoys catching witches. We've just had our first interaction with them both, and as usual it went how most enemies to lovers goes, I think. Is this enemies to lovers? Well, they don't like each other particularly at the minute. So yeah, this is my priority in the next day. I want to finish Crimson Moth as my novel. I've got like 2 hours left on TK Kingfisher book, so I can do that tomorrow or when I'm feeling tired. And hopefully this is romance and this won't take me long. But I haven't even told you, I'm so tired. This is not good. I need caffeine. But I'm in my pyjamas, so just ignore that with my hair up. Katie, because she lives in America, her sprints are not until 11:15 or 11:30 in the UK. So I had a nap because I'm so tired, because I mean I was a little bit hungover because I went out with my sister last night. So it's self-inflicted, but I'm still tired. But I want to do these sprints. I really want to get as much of this read as I possibly can. I've also discovered on Spotify Unlimited that they do audiobooks, and that is on the audiobook, The Crimson Moth. So I can also, if I'm feeling really tired, I can follow along with the audiobook. So yeah, that is all the updates. I will update you when I've read more, but we need caffeine, we need tea, and we need a sugar rush. And these are from Co-op and they're called Pop Dots. White Pop Dots caramel. And I tell you what, they are so yummy. So that's what's gonna happen. Tea and a little donut. Hopefully it'll wake us up, and yeah. Let's get reading. I need to charge my camera first.
See, I've only finished one book for the readathon, but I'm taking it chill and may try to complete the bingo throughout the month.
So I got the time wrong. It was 11:30, and then Katie put on that she was starting at 12. Well, 6 a.m. in her time. Not 6 a.m. 6 p.m. in her time. But then she didn't come on until 6:30 because it was meant to be 6:30. So we're finally on. I've got my book with me ready for the sprints. We're just having a little chat. Yeah, I'm gonna light some candles. So enjoy.
Yeah, I can't fail my own readathon, you know? Excuse me. And I'm really thinking, like, if I finish this book before the readathon is done, honestly, if I just finish this book before the weekend is over, then I think I will have at least hit the
Hello, we are back.
Yeah.
We are back.
Yeah, we're back.
So it didn't go to plan too much because I got food poisoning and Mummy was very sick, wasn't she?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't know just how to go forever. But I don't know. But But I don't know.
But I don't know. So yeah, we'll be carrying on for a few more days, I imagined, because I've still got a few books to finish, but not as many as I thought. Like, I haven't got too much to do. But the first one is The Crimson Moth. So I am on 150 now. Well, 149 technically.
And this one.
No, I'm not reading any of those yet. And so I'm almost halfway through. 200 pages will be halfway through. So I'm not far away from finishing it, really. I think in a few days, like, I think I give myself like 3 days and then I would have finished that book, which will finish the prompt with the butterfly, which, not a butterfly, but oh, careful.
I would hold that. But I don't know this is that book. But I don't know. This book is really cool. But hello, this is mine. This is where. This is that one. It's got to. Wait.
Right, let Mummy talk a minute. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Crimson Moth. Crimson Moth is basically about what's her name? Oh my god, that's bad. I've forgotten her name. Rune, who is a witch in secret, basically, because all the witches in her kind of community are being like killed off. And something happened with her nan, and she's basically pretending to be this moth, the Crimson Moth, and basically killing all the kind of guards that kill the witches, or helping get all the witches released and, you know, taken away to a different place. And so yeah, but she meets this other guy, Gideon, I think is it Gideon, I think that's his name, or Gaiden. Right, so sorry, he has ulterior motives with Rune. Basically wants to find out if she is the moth.
I don't know just how to go by, but
He wants to court her to try and find out if she's the moth. Sorry, my son. And she wants to court him to try and get more information about where locations of the witches, because he is like the top dog of the guards. So yeah, but obviously being a fantasy romance, they must fall in love, and I'm not at that point yet, but they have been interactions and stuff. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Right, and then I'm reading What Moves the Dead by T.K. Fisher.
I don't know to have both, but
and I've got 1 hour 18 minutes left of that one, and I'm really enjoying it. At first I didn't like the
used to it.
I've got used to it now, and I'm kind of I'm into the story. So I don't know, this kind of gives me that V.A. Schwab book vibes. What is that one called? Oh, what's it called? The one with the red sprayed edges and the little house. Oh, that's really annoying. I'll put it above here. I can't. It kind of gives me those vibes, like not the horror aspect, but all the like kind of descriptions of things, and like, so basically he's I can never say it. He's a, what's it called, Grace? It'll be in my journal spread. What is it called? Aha! Mycologist. So he is a mycologist going to visit, I think it's his friend from a long time ago. And he gets there and she's very frail, very like she's dead. And some weird stuff is happening in that house and all over the land of that house. So his job is kind of to unpick what is happening. So I'm enjoying it at the minute. There's some weird stuff happening, but I kind of like that. And then I changed my mind, didn't I, on the other book, because I just don't have the chance to read that many books. So I downloaded, it's called Lunar New Year Love Story, and it's a graphic novel about, it's a lot about like the Chinese New Year and this kind of love ghost that's like, you're cursed basically, you and your family have cursed. So her and her dad or abandoned, or abandoned by her mum, and basically this kind of, what should I say, not shadow, like, says that you're unloved and you've got 1 year until to prove if you can fall in love or not. And basically, so she tries to do that, and she does find somebody, and it's all to do with like dragon Chinese, really cool dragon Chinese dancers. But I don't think it's the guy that's going to be the guy that she thought. And yeah, it's a really good graphic novel at the minute. So I'm putting that down as the romance so I can get my bingo. So yeah, it should take me a few more days and then I should be finished. So yes, that is the update. I'm sorry it's so like jittery and stuff, but I have got my children here. So yes, I'm gonna probably read when you're in bed. But what?
Don't notice how I go for a butt. Or don't notice how I go for but
Hello. So it's a little while. But basically I have finished what's it called? What Moves the Dead by T.K. Fisher. Traffic. I'm sorry if you can hear Miss Rachel in the back. I've got my kids with me. I loved it. I ended up giving it a 4-star. I absolutely loved it. I loved the characters. I loved the whole dynamic of the entire story. I just loved it. It was just really clever and believable, even though it's obviously something that could never happen. But I was just, yeah, I absolutely loved it. So I gave it 4 stars. At the start, I was a bit, I think it was the narrator for me that kind of put me off the first bit. And I was a little bit uninterested, I felt. But as soon as the story picked up, that was it. And yeah, so, yeah. The plan is to finish The Crimson Moth. And that graphic novel. I want to finish a graphic novel tonight and get as far into The Crimson Moth as I possibly can. So that is the plan. I just thought I would give a quick little update while the kids are quiet. Yes, so hello. So it's been a few days, but I do have some reading updates. So Crimson Moth, I've actually been listening to this on audio. So I've got 4 hours and 43 minutes left and I'm on chapter 38. So I am loving the storyline. It's very interesting. You know, with what is her name? Why am I never good with names? What is her name? Rune, just remembered it. How Rune is the moth and how she's going about trying to save all these witches, and how Gideon, it's interesting to hear his backstory onto why he does this to witches. Obviously I won't say because that would be a spoiler, but yeah, but the romance side of things is very, very slow burn. I mean, I'm 250 pages into the book now, and we've literally had like 1 scene of romance. It's definitely like, it's weird because it's a romance that when it does blossom, I think it will be really good. And obviously I've still got 150 pages left to read. So I could completely change my mind by the end of the book. And there's a book 2 as well, so I imagine, like, I can't wait to see what happens and stuff. But at the moment, I'm just a bit like, on the romance side, I'm like, oh, it's really failing me. Like, I don't think I'm a slow burn girly. I'm like, just give me the romance. Just, you know, or like, give me some kind of romantic scenes. And I just feel like I haven't got any. Like, sometimes I'm like, is there any chemistry? Like, when is it gonna happen? So that is my opinions on that one. The Luna graphic novel, I'm over halfway now. I really like it. but the only thing that's hindering my reading experience is I'm reading it on my phone and I have to zoom in, and it's really hurting my eyes doing that. I don't know what it is. It's an absolutely beautiful book, and I reckon if I had it physically I would have read it. It would have been finished, done, but it's hurting my eyes reading it. I don't know what to do. I don't know if to try it on my Kindle, but then is that, you can't like zoom in on a Kindle. I think that would make my experience even worse. Like I have to like squint. So yeah, but I'm loving the storyline. Like it's, you know, kind of, there's a lot of family drama in that book. There's a lot of like, finding yourself, finding love, you know, how you view love. You think you're hopeless romantic, you know, it's really good graphic novel. And like I say, if I had it physically, I reckon I would have read it. I would have lapped it up by now, but unfortunately I'm on a book buying ban, even though I've already broken it. But we're not going to talk about that. Yes, so that is the updates. I do want to finish them by the end of this weekend, preferably. So I think it's doable. Yeah, the readathon for me has gone on a little bit, but I don't mind. I think a lot of other people said they were going to do it throughout the month anyway, because, you know, not all of us can read it all in one weekend. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do anyway. I'm so sorry I look awful right now. I'm so tired. It's Friday. I've had a full week of motherhood. I'm like knackered. So yes, I will update you tomorrow when or if I've read some more. Hello. You're gonna have to excuse my appearance again. It's Sunday. Sundays are like for no makeup day, cleaning day type of vibes. So the Crimson Moth, I am on page like 330 or just past it, so we are almost there, guys. We're almost there. I have turned to the audiobook for this, and I really like the audiobook. I think physically I was kind of struggling to read it a bit, but yeah, so we kind of just got a spicy scene, which I'm so glad for, because I'm like, where is the romance? But the romance is blossoming now and I'm loving it. Took a long time to get there, but it's finally blossoming and the story is so interesting. I'm just not obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed with them as a couple, because them being together is shady to someone else, but I don't want to like go into that. So I don't know why, I'm not obsessed with them. Yeah, so I reckon this is gonna be a 3-star, because it's not a bad book. It's a really good book. The story is so interesting, like with the witches and the purging, and you know how Rune, you know, gets around day-to-day life being just not a witch, but then she is the witch that saves all the other witches, like, and like the struggles she has to go through, you know, having to talk crap about witches, even though she's like in her head like, no, I don't think this. So yeah, and did I update you? I finally finished the Lunar love story, the graphic novel. Is it the Lunar? What's it? Lunar New Year. Is it going to show you? Yeah, that one by Jeannie Liu Yang Liu. So sorry I butchered that. I think I gave it 4 stars. I really did enjoy it. Really wholesome, warm book. Lot of like Chinese mythology with like the New Year and the dragons. I absolutely loved it, and the art style. When I'm off my book buying ban, I am totally tempted to buy this physically and read it. The art style is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And then how she kind of falls in love. I loved it, absolutely loved it. 4 stars.